Hey, look!
Hey guys, it's me Vexyvampire, and I thought I'd do a review impression on episode 7 of Sailor Moon Crystal, and I thought I'd go in front of the camera because knowing what King Records, depending on one of my videos I got a claim, and the other video of Sailor Moon didn't get a claim, but I just wanted to do a review in front of camera because there's like some animes and games that will allow it, and others it's like Sailor Moon, I think, with King Records, I mean, is a little finicky. So, you know, generally I'll just tell you how I feel about the episode and everything. So this episode of Sailor Moon on episode 7 was more like romantic and between Usagi and Tuxedo Mask. And you know, she's just like, oh, she finally realizes that, hey, well, I'm just checking it here, is that she finally realizes that, hey, he is Tuxedo Mask, and well, it's kind of weird because there's no drastic change. Is that, you know, you can tell, but I guess for her she can't tell. It's that, you know, just because with the mask, it's like, oh, you're a Tuxedo Mask. So she realizes that he's the one who'd been saving her. The note of the thing is that, as I've been watching it with my boyfriend, is that he does not throw a rose anymore. And through like, oh, but that's what he was known for, like throwing a rose and all that. And I'm like, well, that was the concept, but it's like, it was also really cheesy. But yeah, he doesn't throw a rose, and I'm like, well, what's the big whoop? I know, well, he could, you know, yeah, I guess they took that out. And yeah, in this episode, he's more like, you know, him and her are like kind of like connecting more and discovering that he really cares for her and she really cares for him, and that they apparently have a history together and past, and well, he still wants her to help him out with the crystal and stuff. And throughout the episode, like, you know, she is like, you know, really thinking about him, but at the same time she's hanging out with Sailor Jupiter and Luna and stuff, but she has the little locket thing, which is kind of pretty. It's a little different, but it's pretty. And she's trying to remember like some flashbacks coming back, but she wants to try to tell everyone that he's really not a bad guy. He's a good guy, and he wants to help us, and he cares and stuff, and you guys have the wrong impression on him and everything. And you know, at one point Zoiside, he comes along and he's hurting Usagi, and like as I noticed, I remember, as I said in my other videos, the transformation is getting short, so that's what's cool. Like, cause I said at first it's always gonna be longer at first, but yeah, transformation got short. So at one point when like Zoiside tried to, like, you know, do another brainwash thingy or Queen Beryl, and I knew Queen Beryl, like my boyfriend didn't remember, but when Queen Beryl goes to the other queen and she asks, you know, like giving in a full report, and then Queen Beryl's just getting like flashbacks of like the you know, the place and stuff where she used to be with everyone on the and all that. It was cool because I'm like, she's totally into Tuxedo Mask, and you could tell, and even in the live drama series, you could tell she wanted him, and in the anime, in the older anime, she wanted him and stuff, and she always like, no, I will let the queen have what she wants, but in the end I won't let her destroy this world, and I want the silver crystal. And I'm like, yeah, Queen Beryl, she kicks ass. So I think Queen Beryl's pretty cool, and I like how she's just even more badass. She's always been badass, but she's even more polished up. So it's cool. And then like at one point, Usagi gets like flashbacks here and there. And also, when she's playing her Sailor V game, the Sailor V game is like, Sailor V's trying to tell her something in the game, which I wonder how that works, but it's like, no, you have to go do this and all that, and then again, there's like a brainwashing power going on while people are easily manipulated while they go to the video store called Dark. And I was like, what? It's like too obvious. You go like the store and all that, and it's like, yeah, it's just like the computer software when studying for cramming school. And like, wow. And Amy has a iPad or like a tablet now, so it's not a little computer, it's an iPad. So that was cool. I'm like, then I told my boyfriend's like, no, she doesn't have her little computer. I'm like, she has her tablet. And I'm like, well, come on, this is not going back in the 90s, this is going now more modernized, so it's like, it kind of makes sense. And it was cool. And later on, when you finally hit the point where Sailor Moon is in danger, and she couldn't really put up much of a fight, she tries to do her wand thing and everything, and then Tuxedo Mask comes, like, punches the hell out of Zoisite, and it was like, yeah. But I thought he would have his, like, cane, like this cane or thing he fought with, but he doesn't have the cane. It's not really a cane, but it's like a fighting. He has a weapon at one point, and then later on he gets a sword or something, if they go proceeding far. You know, it's like he was fighting, and then, you know, he was really trying hard to protect her, and he's like, well, I am looking for the silver crystal, I know she could help, but in actuality, I actually really care for her, and I love her, and all that. And that was so cute, like, little tear of happiness, and I'm like, aw, that's so cute. And pretty much that, and then they just had to cut it like towards the end. Hey, there's Sailor V. She comes and helps out, does her little thing, and she helps out, and then like cut it short. So then now we gotta wait 2 weeks for that. But overall, it was not a bad episode. More romantic. Like, still, Usagi wants to clear his name. He wants to show everybody he's not a bad guy. He's a good guy. And then they were also like, you know, talking about his past, what happened to him and all that. So gotta wait another week or so before that. So anyways, I thought it was not bad. It's just the way they kind of ended it. They're like stretching it, and then they're cutting out things, but they're adding little things. So it's like little things, and I'm like, come on, Sailor V. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my ramble on Sailor Moon episode 7, and take care and peace. Good night, and feel free to check out my other stuff if you're interested. Bye bye.